Welcome back to China Price Watch. Today is all about the recent price hike in gasoline. Now earlier we looked into the reasons for the increment. The latest surge in fuel prices may benefit the oil companies in China, but it is likely to cause some pain for other sectors like public transportation and tourism and the car market. Moving on, let's take a closer look at the effects of the fuel prices on these industries. Beginning with public transportation, so far the government has not said anything about a fare adjustment, so it's good news for the people, Beijing's Xinhua newspaper reported. The NDRC, or the National Development and Reform Commission, said that the prices of the various modes of transport, namely the national railway system, the city and the rural public transportation, would hold its current prices. This will keep the prices stable and prevent a chain reaction in price hike in the market. Also, taxis will continue to charge the fuel surcharge fees. The government will also provide further subsidies to both taxi and public transport companies. But the story is slightly different with tourism. For tourists to move around during their trips, they rely on road, rail and air. And all these are fuel-based transport systems. So with the higher fuel prices, more often than not, the costs are passed on to consumers. In the past, we spoke about the current low travel season and how prices have dropped. And at the moment, the tour packages are still at off-peak prices in most parts of the country. But insiders said that it would not be a surprise to see tour agencies use this opportunity to push up their prices before the fuel prices hammer their profits. This report comes from Jiangxi Province Jiangnan Dushi newspaper. Finally, let's take a look at how the rise in gas prices impacts the car market here in China. Experts say that consumers have learned their lessons from the last oil shock. For example, car owners of a lightweight economy car will now have to spend $30 extra per month on petrol. No doubt that the fuel price hikes will weaken the purchasing power of many consumers. As a result, many drivers, for example, will give up on gas-guzzling sport utility vehicles. Instead, the price increment will spark the run for smaller, more fuel-efficient cars and electric cars. This is based on a report on the Jiangxi Province portal site. Also, many Chinese will also put on hold their plans to buy a car. You're watching China Price Watch on Blue Ocean Network. We'll have our question of the day after the break, so stick around.